So I put a picture on Morrison's College page last night about what I do when I start struggling again, and I basically bit my thumbnail off. I did cut it with a styling knife blade over Christmas period, so I decided to bite it off. You know, I think this is what I know, and I do bite my fingernails really harshly as well. You know, these are some of the coping things we all do to manage with mental health, and I think it's something that what I think I should talk about today. Because there's lots of things I do. I chew the inside of my lips sometimes, depending if I'm not coping. Like really harsh, really like bad till it bleeds. It hurts, and if you say it doesn't hurt, then you're a liar. I also grind my teeth in my sleep. I chipped my tooth maybe a few months ago, and I just haven't repaired it yet. When I look at my videos, I kind of look at it and I think, it needs doing. So I've worn my teeth away. I also flinch in my sleep. I think this comes from nightmares, because I was hit as a child, so it's my way of protecting myself. Then I've literally knocked over lamps, even punched my wife by accident. She doesn't find it funny at the time, but this is my way of dealing with things. What else weird do I do? Odd and even numbers. So it's got to be an even number on the TV, no matter what. I can't deal with that. Switching a light on and off. So it's always got to be an even number. So I play around with flick of the lights. Checking the front door all the time. That can be totally soul destroying. And not walking on cracks. I do find myself doing this little crack thing sometimes. I try and not do it because it really fucking gets to me. It really gets to me. It really does. And the most weirdest one I do, and you wouldn't believe it, and I've become a bit of an expert at it. I'll make Amy a cup of tea every morning. I will put a cup, and from a distance. I'll get a tea bag, fold it up kind of thing, and throw it in the mug. And if I get it in the mug first time round, I'm gonna have a good day. If not, it becomes best of 4, best of 5, best of 6, and I'll literally do it until I do it. And I've become a bit of an expert at it, believe it or not, because I do literally do it as life or death situation, and say weird shit like, I've got to get this in first time. I saw my mum's gonna die. I've got to get this in first time. I'm going to save somebody's life. And this is what comes with mental health, and that can ruin my absolute day sometimes. It's weird, isn't it, how these OCD things can get you. And I do have OCD when it comes to cleaning as well. I find it hard to relax. In the past we've had silver appliances in the house, and we've had to change them to black or white because I'd be sat down, because we've got an open plan house. I'd get up and I'd be forever polishing the silver. That used to really get to me, and in my eyes there was always something what needs to be cleaned. I have a routine. I'll make a dinner, and it doesn't matter what it is, a Sunday dinner, whatever, they're usually the hardest to clean up, and I will literally wash all the pans and everything before I even sit down and eat it, and my dinner will be clapped cold before I do it, so I'm only left with one plate, one fork, and just a plate. So I do have some really weird rituals what I have to stick by. It's a bit it's really weird, but with OCD, I think I always had it because it's the only thing in my life that I can control, and it can be soul destroying, and I did go to the doctor years ago and just said to him, I said to the doctor, he basically got between me and my wife. I would come home and scream at her because I thought the house was a mess, even if it wasn't, because it wasn't to my standards. And it can really get between people. Can OCD? It's a massive mental health addiction. And one time I went to the doctors and they offered me Prozac, and me being me, I said, I'm not fucking depressed. I just can't stop cleaning. I need to stop it. It's sending me mental. I just can't stop doing it. It's sending me absolutely schizo. And and it really played on me. It played like a massive part of my life, and it ruined my life in stages because I was just forever cleaning. There's been times where I've got up and cleaned the bathroom at 2 o'clock in the morning for no reason, or cleaned the car. It's just, it can be absolutely petrifying. Sometimes the thing what comes over you to do it. But I don't know if it's my way of coping with things and masking things. People with personality disorders tend to mask a lot of problems. Especially with either drink or drugs. And some of us can be very sexually active as well, and have many partners, or have had many partners. That's what comes with borderline personality disorder and certain disorders of that, like bipolar. You become reckless and kind of have no understanding of money sometimes, and have no fear of life, and it can be really scary for us. Really scary, some of the stuff you can do. It's like when I start drinking, I can't just have one drink. I've got to have about 8. And I was always good at it when I was younger. But is that a big thing? Oh, by the way, I'm good at drinking. It's not really something to be proud of, innit? It's something to be disgraced of, really, innit? But this is what comes with a personality disorder: emptiness and feeling lonely all the time, and that's just your way of filling that void in. Whether it be drink or drugs, or like I say, sex. Yeah. So there you go. There's one today because I'm all about the truth, and people need to know the truth about mental health disorders because it's just been not ever spoken about, innit? Really. So please stay safe. I love you all, and we'll live to fight another day. Yes, and you can probably notice I'm a bit more chirpier today, and I do thank you all for your concerns about me. But I film no matter what. So please stay safe, and goodbye.